The number of patients affected by the COVID-19 coronavirus continues to grow on Malaga, accumulating already 59 positives by Wednesday after the 17 notified on Tuesday evening. The Ministry of Health confirmed that there were 10 more infected patients, 5 suffer from pneumonia and are admitted on different hospitals on the area. In Torremolinos, a group of 9 foreign tourists staying at a hotel have been isolated after confinement as asymptomatic positive cases of the coronavirus. The health authority advises in these situations home isolation, in this case hotel, given its status as tourists. So they will be kept them isolated in the rooms during the quarantine of 14 days, since the last contact with the person that infected them. The Hotels and Tourist Accommodations Spanish Confederation held an extraordinary meeting of their executive committee on Monday to assess the measure approved by the Ministers' Council. They've shown its absolute support for sanitary measures recommended by the state government, and their president, Jorge Marichal, explained that they are aware that it is an episode of national and global public health and that hoteliers are responsible with this situation in which we must be side by side with administrations. However, given the economic impact that this health crisis has directly on the national tourism sector, CEHAT demands the stage a package of urgent measures to palliate the negative effects of the crisis. Hoteliers request the payment deferral of Social Security fees to alleviate corporate treasury problems. Also, the deferral of other local taxes or municipal fees. Another of the measures that hoteliers propose to the government is to enable an extraordinary line of finances through the eco-funds with soft loans to overcome situations of lack of liquidity, especially for those establishments that have invested on their improvement for Semana Santa. On the other hand, as measures to protect employment throughout the sector, it is proposed to expedite the processing of temporary employment regulation files, is in the pickup of salary increases included in collective agreements, and that the cost of processing the sickness leave due to COVID-19 be assumed by the state. Also, given the temporary cancellation of the Inserso program, CEHAT understands the decision and assumes it with responsibility, but asks the government to detail the operative that must be carried out to know how to act all times with customers, as well as to know the cancellation policy that must be applied by companies. Currently, 320 hotel establishments and 110 spas participate in the Inserso program in Spain, which together offer almost 1 million places. CEHAT represents the entire Spanish accommodation sector: hotels, tourist apartments, campsites and resorts, and spas. It is made up of more than 15,000 establishments in 51 national, provincial, regional and local associations throughout the Spanish territory.